What's up everyone, it's DirtyDan, and today I'll be showing the top 3 stud farms in LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. Let's get straight into it. Coming in at number 1, we have the Episode 9 mission, a skip and a jump. This method is honestly one of the best you'll want to do, because most of the time, all you're doing is literally just shooting everything in sight and trying your best to avoid shooting the TIE fighters, so that you can get the most out of this stud farm. The only thing really to worry about while doing this farm is making sure to turn left or right when reaching these diverging paths. Other than that, this stud farm is pretty solid, and whenever you are done, you'll just get prompted to repeatedly light speed skip 4 times to finally end the mission to reap in your stud bounty. Number 2 on the list is the Episode 4 mission, Stay on Target. Now, this one will require you to move a little more, but overall, this is basically just about the same as the Episode 9 mission. Only difference is there are 2 phases to this mission, and the amount that you can earn is not as high than Episode 9's mission. I will also say that with this mission, it can be kind of a challenge at times when it comes to dealing with all the turrets and fighters simultaneously whilst flying through the Death Star trench. Lastly, when you are done with farming, all you have to do is reach this end trench, fly down it, and launch your torpedoes in to instantly blow up the Death Star, whilst flying out unscathed, bringing home that nice stud bounty. On to number 3 is the Coruscant Rancor stud farm. So for this method, you'll need to purchase the Rancor, which costs $500,000, and all you'll be doing is terrorizing the Federal District of Coruscant, running through small structures to keep collecting studs for this stud farm. Now, keep in mind, this is number 3 on the list only because when you do this stud farm, you'll need to create your own route on how you want to farm. As well as, it's a lot more work than the other 2 methods where you're just sitting in a ship and shooting anything in your path. But still, this farm is also not too bad for those who need to farm up studs quickly. Now, onto one of our honorable mentions, which is the Episode 6 mission, Endor the Line. Now, with this mission, it takes a little bit to get to the farming, only because most of the time you're taking out waves and waves and waves of troopers in this first part, and not really farming that many studs right off the bat. But basically, once done with a certain amount of waves of troopers, there will be a last wave of multiple troopers coming in on speeder bikes. Once dealt with them, you can get on the speeder bikes and start the actual farming process. And once heading through the woods, all you need to do is either ram through everything or shoot through everything while doing this stud farm. Now, the reason as to why it's not up in the top 3 is because it takes super long to farm up a decent amount of studs, as well as the speeder bike's fire rate is really slow, so naturally, getting studs will also be very slow. I also found while doing this method that I had a glitch happen where nobody was coming after me on speeder bikes anymore. So I was basically stuck in this endless loop of flying through the forest with no end to the mission at all. Eventually, I had to manually quit the mission to finally get my studs, which wasn't even as much as I earned in other missions. But if any of you are wondering about how exactly to make these stud farms easier and faster, what you will need is these stud multipliers, which are only available through getting at least 5 data cards. Now, if you don't know what data cards are, or even how to acquire them, I have a video walkthrough that shows you step by step how to acquire all 19 data cards. So if you are interested in getting all those data cards, click the link in the top right of the screen, or go down the description to go find all 19 data cards. But that is the top 3 stud farms in LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. If you enjoyed, please make sure to like the video, as well as if you are interested in more LEGO Star Wars walkthrough videos in the future, then make sure to subscribe. It's free, and if you don't like what you see, you can always unsubscribe. But anyways, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
Yoo-hoo! There's more new information in my databases.